What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I wanted to do my second Lucid video for the day. I just wanted to quickly pop on and go over something that I found very beneficial that a lot of investors definitely need to know. Before I get into any of that, making sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. It helps push out a lot of Lucid content out into the YouTube world. I greatly appreciate that. With that, let's get right to it. So generally speaking, when we talk on Catalyst, 13Fs has always been one very big part of that. So in case you do not know, 13Fs is disclosures to the SEC on their positions. So when we see, for instance, JP Morgan, which just came out today, them adding roughly about 18% to their overall position, that is seen as a very positive thing. Keep in mind, 13Fs are always delayed. So hypothetically, all of this occurred during Q2. But at the end of the day, a lot of retail investors absolutely love this information because it definitely does show specifics. Because yes, we know how much institutional purchasing happens on the daily basis, but not specifics on who actually is doing that. So this is the latest round from today and a little bit more from yesterday. So Citigroup did add 81% to their overall position, which is a very big deal. JP Morgan did add 102%. So they actually doubled their overall position. Bank of Montreal as well. So they have just over about 1 million shares, have 181% increase in Q2. So in the end, all of this is fine and dandy. A lot of big players are continuously adding, which that was what we were anticipating. But when it comes down to it, there is still a lot of big players in Lucid that have yet to submit their 13F, one of which is the PIF. There's also Vanguard, BlackRock, and so forth, but everyone cares about the PIF. And typically in previous 13Fs, when even they just maintain their position, so they don't add, they don't sell, they just maintain their position, that is seen as a very positive light. Because in general though, a lot of bears like to use that information to try and twist people's minds, saying that the PIF is going to be selling, blah blah blah, whatever pops into their head. I'm not really sure. This is why make sure you guys do your own due diligence, and nor am I a financial advisor or anything like that. This is only for entertainment purposes. So when it comes down to the PIF, most likely I do anticipate their 13F being tomorrow, if not on Monday. So it is very close, right around the corner. But there is a ton of news coming out, all insinuating that they maintain their position. So you can see it right here. So the PIF, so Saudi PIF supported Lucid during times of supply crunch, says top officials. But there was this one right here. Goes to show, and again, it's coming from the PIF standpoint, they're clearly not happy that it did cut their production twice, but it still goes to show that they're being very supportive, and that most likely at the worst case scenario, they maintain the position. If not, they added. So again, that's some things that you need to factor in, and this is why it's coming out before even the 13F. So this can be seen as a very big catalyst. Once the PIF actually does submit their 13F and it's actually full disclosure and all that fun jazz, then Lucid should take a nice rally based on this. But based on all the information that's been coming out, it goes to show the PIF did maintain their position, which is a very, very big deal. A lot of investors definitely need to keep that in mind. And even in here, it goes over all the tentative negatives from Q2 earnings, such as the production cuts, also them experiencing a lot of supply chain issues and things like that. We all generally know that information as of right now. It is in our past, but still, it goes to show that PIF is acknowledging all that, and despite all of our wrongdoings and everything that's going wrong technically with Lucid, they're still very supportive, which is a huge catalyst a lot of investors need to keep in mind. But with all that, this is why I just wanted to pop on, share this with you, and give you a good summary of the 13Fs in general. But with all that, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And like I said at the very beginning, it helps push out a lot of Lucid content. So give it a thumbs up if you do like Lucid in general. But with all that, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.